Hey everyone, hello my beautiful beloveds, and welcome to this week's video. I'm so glad to be here with all of you. So I had to have a little, it actually wasn't so little, I had to have a dental surgery. It actually was pretty hellacious. And I had it last Thursday, thinking I would be like fine in a day. I'm a dentist myself. It was supposed to be a pretty, relatively easy procedure, and it turned out not to be. I was swollen. I look like a chipmunk. Literally, I was swollen out to here. And at the end of the procedure, the dentist, who I absolutely love, he's absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. He said to me, now make sure you don't work out for a week. And I was like, what? Like I don't not work out for a week. It's like, you might as well ask me to go jump off the bridge. I'm going to lose my mind if I can't work out for a week. And he's like, listen, he said, this is a very delicate procedure. It's really, really important if, and it was a lot to go through. And he's like, if you want this really to work, you have to do your part. You have to let your body and your mouth heal. And so it was a real tough week for me, and not going to the gym, especially because this procedure I just did last week was really stressful for me because it triggered a lot of old memories of my jaw surgery, which part of the problem with the jaw surgery, well, part of the journey and the process with the big jaw surgery I had 30 years ago is, besides they put braces on your teeth and they wire you shut, literally, like I was completely wired shut for the first time for 4 months and the second time for 3 months. And so that was pretty traumatic, like nothing but clear liquids. So you can't eat for 4 months, second time for 3 months. So it's a lot. It was really a lot. So having this dental procedure triggered a lot of those old memories in me. And so I had I did a lot of work in processing those feelings and clearing those feelings, which, I work on my private clients and I help them, but I have to do my own work as well. I can't be a clear channel if I have my own junk. So when my own stuff comes up, I have to clear it. So all that to say, I wasn't able to work out. So today when I went to the gym, which the doctor gave me a clean bill of health, yesterday when I went to the doctor and visited him, he gave me a clean bill of health, and he's like, okay, you can go back and you can work out. I said, you understand, I'm a maniac. Are you sure I can go work out? He's like, I know you're a maniac. I see your Instagram. Yes, you can work out for sure. Don't worry about it. So today in the gym, I was so happy to be back. But something very interesting came up, and I was like, oh, I really want to do a video on this, which is why I'm doing this video. And what came up was, after not having been at the gym for a whole week, missing a whole week, especially at my age at 60, is a really big deal. I work out every single day, and so it was really hard. Like my workout was really challenging and difficult, and I was like, oh my God. I mean, it really, not to the point of discouraging me, but it was really hard. And so I started thinking, I was like, oh my God, this must be what it's like when someone starts a new fitness program or a new healthy lifestyle or a new healthy way of eating. It's really hard. I mean, I've been eating healthy since I was 8. It's so easy for me. I've been working out since I was a child doing sports. I mean, I've never, ever, ever not worked out, except for when I had the jaw surgery. I had to take a little break. But like, I don't ever not work out. I mean, there's never been a time when I've not worked out at least 5 times a week, but almost every week I work out 7 days a week. I love it. And it's fun. It's like relieves stress for me. So not having worked out for a whole week was like, and getting back into it, it was like, wow, it's like my body didn't respond or recover the same way. I was tired because I wasn't able to eat as much, and I was like, wow, this must be how people feel when they're getting back into it. So it made me think, oh, let me do a video on what to do when you're trying to get back on track. I know that was a really long intro to get to my story, but in a way my story is part of this story, so I'm gonna leave it all in there. So what do you do? Like, what do you do to get yourself back on track? So here's what you do. Number 1, you forgive yourself. for whatever, like let's say you, like maybe like with me, it wasn't, the doctor saying that you can't work out. Let's say you just got, like, I'm a little bit lazy, I want to take a break, or, whatever your reasoning was. Maybe you just weren't feeling it one day, and then one day turned into 2 days, 2 days turned into 2 weeks, 2 weeks turned into 2 months, and before you know it, you hadn't been in the gym or hadn't worked out in a really long time. Whatever the reason, the first step in getting back on track is to forgive yourself. It's so, so, so important to do that, because if you're beating yourself up, there's no way you're going to be able to get back. You have to forgive yourself, and you have to recognize, okay, it's going to take me a little something to get back to where I was before. And that's the thing I had to come to today. Like, I lost a little bit of my strength. And part of that was I wasn't able to do my infrared treatments. And I think I've been sharing with you guys, I do infrared treatments at least once or twice a week. And not only are they great for regenerating and rejuvenating your skin, but it also, for the cells of the body, it gives you massive amounts of energy, because and if you guys want, I can talk a whole video on infrared treatments. It's a NASA proven and tested technology, and it's incredible for the physical body. Each cell has a mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of the cell. The infrared goes into the mitochondria, the powerhouse, and it's like giving it energy, giving it light force energy. It stimulates it and allows it to grow and enhance. And so because of that, your body's going to have tremendous amounts of energy and vitality. It's just an amazing thing. And it's a very simple thing. It's not, you sit under a red light. It's like they have infrared saunas, they have infrared pads, they have little infrared shells you can sit under, they have handhelds, and they're incredible. So if you guys want me to do a video on infrared, message me below and let me know. So anyway, all that to say, when I went back to the gym, it was a lot harder for me. So I had to really, number one, forgive myself. Number two, I had to take it easy. I pushed myself, of course, but I gave myself some latitude. I gave myself some room to not be as strong as I usually am. And that's a really self-loving thing to do. A lot of you guys message me and say, hey, Dr. Elizabeth, I'm recovering from an injury, I'm recovering from an illness, or I'm recovering from something. I'm just getting myself back on the horse, so to speak, back into working out. You want to really give yourself some space to build your energy and endurance back up, and that's okay. That's part of the self-forgiveness and the self-love. It's okay to be where you're at, and that's what I got today. It's like, okay, Elizabeth, it's okay to be where you are. You had to take that week off. You had to do that dental surgery. You had to take that week off. You had to let your body recuperate, and you're going to have to take it at whatever pace your body's going to take it at to recuperate, and that's okay. So that's the second step. Is one is forgive yourself. Two, you be okay with where you're at, and then build from there. Number three, remember. Shit, I forgot. Lucky I wrote it down. Remember. Un momento, por favor. No te mueves. Seriously. I knew I was going to forget too. Which is why I brought my computer. Because once I start talking and yapping to you guys, it's all over. Okay, so let's just get back in business here. So number three is, yes, I remember. Alrighty. Remember, as human beings, we love ritual. We love repetitive things. It makes us feel secure. It's one of Tony Robbins' 6 principles, and it's really, really true. Like we also like new and spontaneous, which is why we like to mix up our workouts. But we love rituals. We are creatures of habit. So what we're doing on this channel, I'm teaching you guys how to do healthy habits, incorporate healthy practices and healthy habits. So as you're getting back on the horse, so to speak, as you're getting back on track, remember to get yourself back into the habit. That's going to take a little bit of time. But if you do it every single day, like for example, today. Normally I'm a maniac in the gym. Normally I work out for at least 2 hours just because I love it and it's fun, and I'm up early in the morning and I do it before most people are up. And it's really, really fun, and it really makes me feel good. So I give myself that. It's my gift to myself. Today I took it easy a lot more. One, this is still healing and I don't want to do any harm to this. And two, I have to get back into my ritual. So that's the third thing. Remember your body and your being, your mentally, physically, and emotionally. We love habits. So you're building up a new habit. So you want to be gentle with yourself and build slowly, because if you go and just go crazy the first day, now you're out for a couple of days because you overdid it. If you just build, first day go, and you get yourself back on track. Or if you're going for the first time, you get yourself on track. You feel good, you push yourself, but not to the point where you can't walk the next day. Then you get to go the next day, and see how we're layering. We layer and layer, another level, and before you know it, you're at the place I was a week ago, where I'm feeling like Hercules. I'm feeling like Xena the Warrior, or let's see, Wonder Woman. And here's the other thing to remember, and this is number 4. The more you do it, the easier it gets. And if this is not incentive, my beloveds, I don't know what is. It's so much easier to stay in shape, to stay fit, than it is to get in shape and to get fit. So let that be your motivation, okay? It's like, okay, you build up, you do all the things I'm telling you about, all 3 tips. Now you're at the 4th. Let yourself remember, okay, I've built myself up to here. Don't skip a day because you feel lazy, or if you need a little bit of rest, don't skip 5 days then. Oh, I skipped 1 day, let me just skip 5. Let me just skip 10. Let me just skip a whole month. Because that incentive, the fact that it's easier to stay fit and stay in shape than it is to get fit and get in shape. I'm telling you, that has literally been my life motivation. That's a large part to why I'm so fit and strong and healthy and have so much energy at 60. Because I know it's a hell of a lot harder to get in shape than it is to stay. And so, especially my young people, your bodies are really, really strong right now for the most part. I know some people struggle early on with weight and with fitness and things like that, or health issues. But for the most part, my younger, not my 60-year youngs, but my teen-year youngs and my 20-something-year youngs, your bodies are in a place where they're still in the infallible years. If you don't know what the infallible years, go get my book, because I talk about it. But they're in that place, so it's easy. It's just so easy to be in shape if you just take care of what you have. When it is good, you'll have it for your whole life. That, my beloveds, is so key and so important. And anybody who's lost it already and is trying to get it back will tell you. Trust me that I'm talking truth, Bible truth, right now. Okay, so that's a lot of tips. I hope you guys put these into practice. I hope you enjoyed this video. Message me below. First of all, message me below and let me know where you're at. Maybe you're one of my teenagers. Maybe you're one of my teenagers and you're like, Dr. Elizabeth, I'm killing it right now, and maybe you'll be inspired to stay that way. I hope so. Maybe you're in the process where you're getting yourself back. That's okay. Message me below. We're going to cheer each other on with this and let me know where you're at. Regardless of where you are, remember, I say this every single time, every damn week I say this. You can do it. No matter where you are, you can do it. And I'm here to help you every step of the way. All right, my beloveds, you guys know I love you to infinity and back. And I'll see you guys next week. Ciao.